Hello students, welcome to the channel Brain Drain. This video is for class 10th maths. Students, if you remember, one day I uploaded one test of class 10th chapter 1 real numbers, and I told in my video that I will upload the solution of this test very soon. Why I gave this time? This you also do the solutions yourself. If you have done, then now check self evaluation, check yourself that which question you have done correctly. So now first question, without actually performing, find the by the long division, state that without actually performing the long division, state that these two will have terminating or non terminating repeating decimal expansion. So first, it's already denominator in the form of 2 raised to the power m and 5 raised to the power n. So it's terminating. But in the second one, we will convert. So students, before converting denominator into prime fraction, first you reduce your fraction. So I have reduced it. It will be divided by 3. Now you do the factors of 500. And you can see the factors of 500 is in the form of 2 raised to the power n, 5 raised to the power n. So this one is also terminating. Clear? Now the second question is the LCM and HCF of two numbers are 240 and 12. If one of the number is 60, then find the other. So what was the formula? LCM into HCF divided by the one number. So we will use it. LCM into HCF divided by one number. So we will find out the another number. So solve it. So another number will be 80. Answer. Third question was, prove that 7 plus 3 root 2 is an irrational number if it is given that root 2 is irrational. Root 2 is already given an irrational. So directly we will prove 7 plus 3 root 2 irrational. So let's assume that 7 plus 3 root 2 is rational. So it's equal to P upon Q or A upon B, any you can take. So shift first 7, then 3. So you can see left hand side of this equation is root 2 and root 2 is irrational. This is given in the question. This you mention here, this is given in the question or you have proved. If it is not given in the question, so you have to prove. Fine. And right side is in the form of P upon Q. So you write here this is rational. So LHS is not equal to RHS. So our assumption is wrong. Therefore 7 plus 3 root 2 is irrational, hence proved. Next was, show that 2 plus root 5 is irrational. In this question it is not written that root 5 is irrational. I have not done this. Same procedure is there. But in this, two steps are there. First you prove root 5 irrational, like I told in the chapter 1 videos. Then prove 2 plus root 5 irrational like this. And here in place of given you write proved above. Fine. So do it yourself and check it yourself. Fifth question is, using Euclid's division algorithm to find the SCF of 52 and 117. First we have to use Euclid division algorithm to find the SCF of 52 and 17. So we have find out here 52 and 117 SCF is coming 13 by using Euclid's division algorithm. Now according to question they are saying the express SCF को express करना है in the form of 52x plus 117y. So they are saying that express 13 in the form of 52x plus 117y. So you take it yourself and think in your mind what should be the value of x and what should be the value of y, that this calculation should equal to 13. If I multiply this by 1 and this by 1, so 13 will not come. If I multiply this by 2 and this by 1 and plus sign is here, so again 13 will not come, means one value should be negative. So I am taking here negative because we need answer in positive, so bigger value should be in positive. So here x value I am taking negative, so 52 into 2, and the y value I am taking positive 117 into 1. So it will be minus 104 plus 117, and it is coming equal to 13 or not? Yes. So according to this, x value is minus 2 and y value is 1. These are the answers. Clear? Now the next question is, write whether the square of any positive integer can be of the form 3m plus 2. So we have to prove that, we have to show that can be. They are asking it can be or not. The square of any positive integer can be in the form of 3m plus 2. So first you take your b. According to this, what we have to prove? 3m plus 2 in the form of 3m plus 2. The b is 3. So r will be 0, 1, 2, means less than 3 or greater than or equal to 0. So one by one we will put the values of r, 0, 1 and 2. So first I have put the value 0 here. By this the answer is coming 3 in 9q square. So if we will take 3 common, what will be the inside the bracket? 3q square. So this is in the form of 3m, not in 3m plus 2. So you write no here. Now take r as 1. So 3q plus 1 square. Identity a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is also coming in the form of 3m plus 1. Then take r as 2. So again a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is also coming in the form of 3m plus 4, not in the form of 3m plus 2. So this also no. So you write, therefore the square of any positive integer cannot be written in the form of 3m plus 2. Okay. Fine. So these are the solutions of test. If you want, you can pause your video here and take a snapshot. Fine. With the solution of test 1, I have prepared test 2 for you, because we have completed chapter 2. All the videos I have made related to chapter 2. So here is the second test for you, test 2 of chapter 2. This is of 15 marks. Same, the solution of this chapter will be uploaded when we will complete the third chapter, when I will make the test of chapter 3. So the first question is, find product of zeros of the quadratic polynomial, this one. So this is of 1 mark, so don't find out the zeros and then find out the product. You can apply direct formula. The product of zeros are c upon a. For what value of k minus 4 is a 0 of this polynomial? They are saying minus 4 is already a 0 of this polynomial. So in place of x, you put minus 4 and keep this polynomial equal to 0. So what you have to do, in place of x, put minus 4 and keep this polynomial equal to 0. Then you will be able to find out the value of k. Important question. Third question is, the sum and product of zeros are given already. This is the sum of zeros and this is the product of zeros. So you form the quadratic polynomial. I have written marks also in front of every question. If alpha and beta are zeros of this polynomial, so first you find out the zeros, means the values of alpha and beta. Then find out the values of this. So for this I am giving you hint. You first take LCM alpha beta, then beta plus alpha will be here. Fine. So beta plus alpha or alpha plus beta both are same. So put sum of the zeros value here and product of zeros value here. Even no need to find out the zero. You can find out the sum of zeros and product of zeros by the formula minus b upon a and c upon a, and put the values here and find out the value of this. Next is, find cubic polynomial whose zeros are. These are not sum, product, and these are the zeros. So first you find sum of zeros and sum of product of two zeros at a time and product of zeros, then form the cubic polynomial. Next is, find the zeros of this polynomial and verify the relationship. Last is, find all the zeros of this if two of its zeros are 1 and 1 upon 2. So it means one factor is x minus 1, another is x minus 1 upon 2. Multiply these two, and then which polynomial you will get after multiplying these two, divide this by that, and then find two more zeros. This type of question also we have done. So solve this test and then check after some time. Thank you.